So they let me go
Yeah.
over there, and that was the best thing that could have happened to me. Those IDCs, man, they challenged me. It was a look it up. It was a okay. Now you looked it up. Okay, when you see it next time, now present me the patient. What med do you want to use? Why? And they they let me get hands on. And then once we built that trust and I built experience, I remember my first day there. I brought all the corpsmen in. I said, hey, I might be an HM2, but I said, I don't know anything. I said, I don't know what's anything in that medical case that we have back here in the acute care clinic is. I said, I need y'all to help me. Bring me up to speed, train me, show me the ropes. I said, I'm here to be whatever y'all need me to do, we'll do. And let's just be a team. And they were awesome, man. Those corpsmen there, it was night and day. Like they wanted to help me. They were excited to like be training the HM2 up. I mean, and I just kept it real. Like I'm not gonna show up day one and be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm in sure now. Like
Were
eventually
they
I
a lot of
became.
shipboard IDCs?
They were all shipboard guys. It was all surface IDCs. There was as I think through, there was probably like 5 or 6 that I went through during that tour that would either come and go or turned over. But getting exposure to all of them, all their experience, the different mindsets, how they did business, what tours they served in, um, and then they were also the ones that got me to IDC school. I
Yeah.
was supposed to go to Camp Lejeune is what I was told by the NC. They're like, hey, at Camp Lejeune. I said, well, I don't want to go Camp Lejeune. I want to go to IDC school. They're like, you're not eligible because you're a time and rate. I said, well, okay. And they wanted me to go to Camp Lejeune Greenside. I said, oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
One of my chiefs picked up the phone, advocated for me, got me to fill out a 1306 to extend what I needed to extend to be able to go to IDC school. And then I had to interview with the master chief that was like the director of branch clinic SCL. He was an IDC.
Was he?
Uh,
Was Jake Joaquin at IDC school when he went up there? Joaquin, little
um,
Filipino HMCM IDC guy.
I don't know.
Remember him? Because he went from ATG San Diego to IDC school right about that same time you went there. So you had to get on the phone with the mass chief
I had to in person.
in person.
In person, he came to the clinic, and I basically he's like, why do you want to be an IDC?
Okay.
And just and then he talked me through. He's like, hey, this is what the job is. You're a very young corpsman. He's like, I have strong reservations. I said, no, I get it, but I've also seen what y'all do. I've served on 2 ships. I was a stretcher bearer. You know, I want it. He's like, school's gonna be that much harder for you. He's like, there's career corpsmen that don't make it through IDC school. I said, no, I get it.